Krittika nakshatra is one of those nakshatras where ruled by sun. This is one nakshatra where you will find out the malefic influence of the planet sun. So it's true that sun is our sthar atma karaka, meaning it is the natural atma karaka by default for everybody in everybody's chart, irrespective of what your chara karakas or moving karakas are. Okay, if you don't know about karakas, they're a concept related to Gemini astrology where each of the planets corresponds to a particular energy in your life. One particular planet can stand for your karma here on this planet. The other can stand for the significations of your spouse. Yet another can stand for what you're here to do and engage in. Okay, so sun is the sthir atma karaka. It's connected with the soul for every individual. However, the sun is a malefic planet. It does have a malefic nature. The sun burns. The sun combusts planets that are too close to it. Okay, the sun has an element of sacrifice associated with it. You look at the examples of people who have been associated with the sun, with Surya Narayan, you will see that theme play out quite a bit in the scriptures. For example, one of the stories about why Lord Shani was created, why, how the Ashwin Kumars were created, is that the sun god, Surya Narayan's, Surya's wife, Sanjana, left him, ran away from him because he was too bright. It was difficult to withstand his energy on a regular basis. So she disappeared, installing a clone in her place called Chaya. So that is one thing. Okay, another story is about Lord Ram, who was born in Raghukul. Raghukul is the Kul of Raghu, but goes back to the lineage of the sun. Right? There was a lot of themes of sacrifice playing out in Lord Ram's own life, in the life of King Dashrath, who was his father. Honor, okay, what do you say, sacrifice, respect, all of these things are associated with the sun, as also vitality and authority. But this malefic nature of the sun is with respect to the elements associated with purification, honor, code, truthfulness, and sacrifice that is associated with it. Okay, that's where this energy becomes tricky. Now, Krittika nakshatra is a nakshatra where the Shakti of this nakshatra is Dahan Shakti, the power to burn and destroy. Okay, so this is an energy which can create a lot of tragedy in your life. This can create a lot of sadness, a lot of sorrow, because your soul is seeking to develop and evolve through that particular energy in life. Through those difficulties, through those problems, through those difficult circumstances, through overcoming those obstacles is what brings you closer to God, what brings you closer to understanding how to be a leader, to understanding how to attune yourself with divine energies. Okay, so Krittika is a very leadership oriented nakshatra. This can also be seen with the fact that anybody whose name starts with A or double A, according to the nakshatra based syllables that are assigned to each nakshatra, you are by default a Krittika nakshatra. For example, if your name is anything Aradhya, Aradhna, or Ashutosh, that double A sound here is automatically associated with Krittika. So there is going to naturally be this energy in your life. I've talked about a few of these syllables associated with nakshatras randomly in these videos. So just taking this one because it's stuck. But we're going to go deeper in a more structured manner when we do these videos second and third time. Okay, so now Krittika nakshatra ruled by Lord Sun, ruled by Lord Agni, with the power of creating destruction, Dahan, the power to destroy and purify, is a very powerful space. And any planet that is in Krittika nakshatra, you're going to have some difficulties with, because you have difficult karma associated with that particular planet that you need to resolve and purify in this lifetime. You will have to go through some trials and tribulations that put you through those tests. Okay, so to give you an example, if you have Venus in Krittika, love life, relationships, recognition, all of these themes can really put you through a lot of tough tests and tasks. In the same way, let's say you have Sun in Krittika, themes of leadership, responsibility, self-expression, following your soul's desire, your soul's path, can be themes that put you through these tough tests. Okay, so anywhere you have Krittika in your chart, any planet that is placed here, you're going to have to work with purifying the energies of that particular planet first. Let's say you have Saturn in Krittika. Hard work, struggle, difficulties. It's quite possible you're going to be put through a lot of them. Look, so your career, how much money you have, with the family that you come from, has nothing to do with the experiences of being put through a purification process. You can be born in a billionaire family and still have to go through these as a result of how your karma plays out. So let's say you're born in a great family, rich family, you have Saturn in Krittika. You are going to naturally have some karma and circumstances where you're going to have to take responsibilities that might be alienating, that might require you to shut down maybe some sections of the business, to maybe sell a few properties, to go through difficult circumstances yourself. Could be as a result of disease, could be as a result of having to work hard to bring a new office to life, or add new properties to your inheritance, something of that sort. There will be some karma associated with working hard that purifies you, which can be quite frustrating. It can even be having to look after an elder where you really don't have any other choice. There's nobody else in the family who is going to look after them, and that is a responsibility that you feel is your own, and acting out that responsibility takes a toll. It's tough, it's difficult. Okay, so Krittika individuals, if life is tough for you, there are a few things that you can do that will really make this better, this experience. Number one, irrespective of what your religion is, irrespective of what your faith is, I would definitely say that you should time to time be part of a homam, fire ritual. Because the sun god, the Surya, is who we make all of the ahutis to the first. It is said that everything that we offer as part of a homa or as part of a yajna goes first to the sun, and the sun then distributes it amongst the devas. So performing these fire rituals, homas or small homams, once or twice a month, can be very beneficial to your peace of mind. There's also one of the reasons that homas are very closely associated with well-being and general wellness is because sitting close to a fire and engaging in that process of making that ahuti with that mantra kinds of bring that to life, gives a physical basis to that energy, and it also aids in the regulation of a lot of hormones within, which give you a good sense of confidence, which cleanses your energy, your surroundings and such. Okay, so that's one thing that can really help. Second thing that can really help here with Krittika Nakshatra, if it's tough, if you have a tough placement here, if life is tough for you, is that you need to look at leadership as a two-edged sword. That's it. I mean, you are damned if you don't take leadership for it, and if you don't take action, you're damned if you do. So it's better to just, accept it wherever the opportunity comes for you to lead or take something in your own hands. Could be a family situation, could be a work situation, could be a societal situation. Just understand that, okay, no, you know what, I have to step up, and stepping up is probably going to mean that people are going to criticize me. I'm going to make a few enemies in the process. It's going to feel difficult. The process is going to be difficult, but I have to do it, because if I don't do it, then in any way the blowback, the karmic blowback, or the domino effect of these circumstances is still not really going to let me be happy. Okay, so Krittika is this energy of leadership where it's good if you just decide and understand that you have to step up to the plate, take responsibility, move ahead, and take the karma of purification, of suffering head on. Sooner you consciously move towards it, tackle it, sooner you'll be able to go through it and move on. But if you keep procrastinating or running away from it, it's going to be very difficult for you. Okay, it can feel like a lifelong story and repeating pattern of difficulties, heartaches, and such. Another very interesting thing here is the animal associated with this nakshatra, which is the goat. And so this is the thing about the goat. The goat is also associated with greatest of all time, which is what this shortened acronym has started standing for recently. But goats have an innate ability of just climbing higher and higher and higher and higher. You can see mountain goats climbing in spaces which is impossible to think of. It's just that they've been designed this way. Their hooves are designed such that even with the smallest of ledges, with the smallest of spaces, they can propel themselves upward on any structure. There's another thing about the goat is that the goat can be quite daring and at the same time can be quite curious. Goats will eat anything. That's one thing that they're infamous for. I mean, if you've ever grown up on a farm, if you ever kept a pet goat, they will eat anything. They will eat the clothes that you've hung out to dry on clothing lines. Okay, so it's a very tough sort of energy associated with this nakshatra, and these people are actually quite tough themselves. But quite often this toughening process happens through the trials and tribulations of life. So this is just a very brief analysis with respect to this nakshatra of Krittika that I wanted to share with you guys. And with this, the 27 videos of this series of nakshatras is complete on this channel. You can go back and start watching it from video 1 and return to it and finish it, and you watch it as many times as you want. I'm going to start making the second parts of these videos too sometime soon, probably going to go into more detail. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel so that you can stay abreast of all the wonderful content that I post here, and push the bell icon so that you can be notified every single time I post. And if you want a personal session with me, you can do so by checking out the links given here in the description box. It's going to take you to my website. You're going to have to fill up a form. Once we get that form, we'll get back to you to take the process further. Thank you so much. Take care. Adios.